Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, can you just drop an emoji there saying yes, I can hear you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Can you hear me, right? Okay, if you can hear me, can you drop an emoji that you can hear me so we can proceed from there? Okay, okay. Thank you so much. For those who can hear me, thank you so much. Thank you for dropping emoji. Thank you for yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear thank you for responding. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, thank you for responding. Thank you for being there. Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to class. Welcome to class this afternoon. It's a great privilege to have you around. And I want to say thank you for joining, and you are going to enjoy this. You are going to enjoy this. My name is Matthew from Digtechnik Digital Hub, where our office is stable at Adwekiti, and we set up this training to actually help just 20 people start a digital career. Actually, we just wanted to help 20 people, but it escalated to more than 20. So we have no choice than to follow through because we have promised we want to do this. And we want to do this, we want to go to the end. We want to try to impact life. As many of you that can hear me, you can still drop your emoji so I will know it's an interactive class, not just me talking. I won't just be doing the talking. I will need your response. So it's a thing of I'm talking, you are responding. I'm talking, you are responding. So on that note, that we start this class, I want to tell you that it's going to be a very great time with you. It's going to be a great time with you. I don't want you to take it for granted. Just follow me as we go along. If you can see my screen, can you just drop emoji or tell me you can see my screen so that I can know that you are seeing my screen. So I can know you are seeing my screen. Yeah. Thank you, Teniola. Thank you. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Zoom user. Thank you, Techno. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Philip. I see that. I see that we are excited to join. It's important you get excited in such an amazing class like this because you are going to get value. So let's go down to the class. And with me here, I'm not running this alone. It's an organization running it. I have one of our tutor around also in person of Ayomide, who's an admin there, helping us do the back end running, accepting people in. I celebrate you. So let's move right down to today's class. Yes, we said we want to teach you data analysis. Yes, we want to teach you data analysis using Excel. And there's nothing we are going to hide in this class. There's nothing we are going to hide. We'll go as deep as possible. We'll go as deep as possible. We just pray time permits us because this class is going to be for 2 weeks. I want to encourage in this call now, don't miss any of the class. Don't miss any of the class. Just make sure you are in attendance in all the class. And I want to also say, if you can get a system, it will be better. It will be preferable. If you can get a laptop, either you borrow, you buy, or don't steal. You borrow or you buy. Either of the two, just get a laptop prepared. It will really help you go far. After saying that, let's dive in because when you want to learn data analysis, we must take you through what data analysis is before we can now go back and say, okay, let's go into practicals. Yes, we'll go into practicals today also because the introduction, I'm going to rush it so that we can meet up with these 2 weeks. I'll try to rush my introduction and so we can meet up. That's just it. So what is data analysis? What do you understand by data analysis? What when you hear data analysis, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? That's where we'll start from. Now, data analysis is a tool which is used to make decisions, used for presentations, to make decisions. I'll just keep it as simple as that. As you can see on my screen, it said is explain fundamental concepts, tools, and technique that enhance data interpretation and better decision making. So what you are doing is you are interpreting data to make better decision, either in your school, in your organization, in your company, at home, in your private set. What you are doing is using data, collected data, to what? To make better decision. Collected data to tell someone about an information. So that's what we are using, what data analysis is all about. Now let's understand data analysis. There are key insights and importance. What is data? What can you use data analysis to do? The process, the definition, and the all. I've just defined data analysis for you. That is a tool used which collect data and use data to make valuable decisions. Now we have processes in data analysis which we will look into deeply. It includes examining, organizing data, transforming data, and interpreting data. Data analysis includes you examine the data, you collect data, examine it, organize it, transform it, then interpret it, use it as a form of interpretation. You use it as a form of interpretation to interpret details. For example, I would like to give an example here, like if we have MTN and they want to know how many people subscribe to their data, and how the data, which data people subscribe more. So they collect the data of the information of everyone who have subscribed in the last 30 days. They clean it up, then begin to analyze, okay, we have 10 people subscribe for 300 naira data. We have 100 people subscribe for 1.5, which is the more of the one people subscribe more. We have 10 people subscribe for 2.5 and the like. So they look at it, which one do people basically subscribe to? So in doing this, it actually helps them to know where they will run ads for promo. Now, if they see that people are subscribing for 1.5 more, they will do ads, promo ads for the 1.5 data. That's what they have used. They have examined data, they have organized data, they have transformed it, they have interpreted, they are using it to make valuable decision for their company. That's what data analysis does. Anyone who has question about that can just you can just drop question. I will take it after the class, but for now I'll just flow with what I have as a presentation. Importance of data decision is support. Yeah, we have importance in making decision. Data is very important in making decision. That's why those who run ads, if you have anyone who run ads, they will first ask you, will you give me the analytics of the ads? So we want to know how the ads are running, how these things are running. So that's number one. It's very important in decision making. That's why most organizations that prevail today, that are striving today, they strive on the data they have, on the data they have. Now, the application is applied across all sectors of work, all industries, whether you are in business, healthcare, education. In fact, data analysis is one of the two you cannot do with in business of today. If you are with me, say, yes, I am with you. Just type, yes, I am with you, so I will know you are with me. There is no volume. We will try to add volume. Let me see. That's the highest volume I have. Please bear with me. I'll try to also increase my vocals so you can actually hear me. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Benjamin. I think you can hear me. Please, if you can't hear me, try to add thank you, Blessing. Try to add try to increase your volume. If you can't hear me, try to increase your volume. It will help me a bit also. Now, significance of data analysis: identify trends and patterns, make informed decision, improve efficiency, solve problem. Don't worry, I might likely send you my slide also. So let's go on. Those are the significance of advantage of data analysis in business. Number one of all, it helps you make informed decision. If there is data, you can make better decision. It gives you enhancement, customer insight. It gives you insight on your customers. It gives you insight on your customers. It helps you be efficiency. It helps you, it creates a competitive advantage. Now, that's why some business are striving, because they have good database, good data analyst that is analyzing their data on how they can make better decisions. As a digital marketer, you must know how to analyze data. You must know how to analyze your data, and that's what is helping us thrive in the business of today. Thank you very much. I will continue. Now, these are some perspective we will look into in data analysis. Now, you can see that it's telling us how they use it in different sectors. And that's what we are seeing there. So we'll examine all these things as our class go on, because I will share with you one of the, we'll do practicals. We'll do practicals. I'll give you assignment. I will need to see the assignment and the like. So you will see how data are being used. Are we together? Now, data analysis process. The first process is you define your objective. What do you want to achieve with this assignment? So when we give you project, the first thing you ask yourself is, what am I achieving with this process? Now, why is that important? What you use in analyzing data for supermarket is different from what you use to analyze data for a school. Are we together? The process you use in analyzing data for supermarket is different from the process you use in analyzing data for a loan company. So everything is in this course, and I'll teach them. Now, for school, what you want to get might be grades, might be results, might be you want to put comment, excellent, automatical comment, excellent. This one got 90 and the like. You want it to calculate straight up. But for supermarket, you want to that when they scan this product, it gives them the price. When you pick this product, the price appears. You see that there are two objectives. So the way you work on them are different. So that's another thing. And after you know your objective, collect your data. Every data you need to collect, be it by survey or someone gave you the data, whichever way, just know that you have to collect your data. Yes, you can have the slide after the class. I will also forward the slide as a link after the class, so you can also view the slide. So after collecting your data, no matter the data, be it it's sent to you or you did survey or whichever way, you must clean your data. Make sure your data is clean, top notch, is clean. How do you clean your data? You know, there are some data they will send to you where there is name, address, date, blah, 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 and the likes. You must clean it and make sure everything is aligning. Where there should be date, there should be date. Where there should be name, there should be name. Where there should be the class of the student, there should be class of the student, and it must be well arranged. All that we will look into it in this class. Don't worry, we are not keeping anything back. We are teaching you data analysis for 2 weeks. You must exploring the data, use visuals like charts and the likes. Then you analyze this data. How do you analyze this data? I have already analyzed the data for you from the beginning using MTN, that when they want to run ads, promo, they use data analysis. If they want to run promo, they go for the one that is selling the more so that people will buy the more. So they run data analysis to know which one they are selling the more. Then they interpret their data, then they use their data to communicate whatever they want to do. Let's move to the next slide. The same objective, but you know, here we talked about the previous one. We talked about that, the process. Now the objective. Here we talk about the process. Now we want to talk about objective and data collection. The same way you define your objective, you focus, importance of focus, so you don't make mistake, so that you know what you are doing. You collect data, be it survey, whichever way, database, APIs. APIs are for the website, those websites that collect data and the likes. So we'll go into practical later. I will show you how you can collect your data, and I will also share data with you if you follow this class very keenly. So we'll get to this, this just to tell you what we'll be looking into. We'll be interpreting data and the likes. That's just the simple. I'm rushing this so that we can go far. Now, for data analysis, there are different tools used for different things. Some of them are specialized in different things. That's why, you know, when you hear people, they say, I want to learn data analysis, I want to learn Python. You are not doing the right thing, because what will make you learn Python without knowing Excel? You might not likely cope. Every data analyst started from Excel. That's why we are starting from Excel. You want to learn data analysis, please learn Excel first. When you learn Excel, the journey will be smoother. You learn Excel, you learn either Tableau or Power BI, then you learn SPSS, then you can now learn Python. Or you learn SQL, then you can now learn Python. You don't start with Python. Python is a coding language. Know the basics of data analysis using Excel before you can transcend to other tools. How many of you here, I want to ask, how many of you here have learned this skill, data analysis, before? How many of you know something about data analysis? Just drop I know. And if you don't know, just drop I don't know. I don't know. I want to learn. I don't know. Just drop something, let me know. Because the survey we did while collecting, when we did the poll, shows that 90% of us really don't know something about data analysis, and they are ready to learn. So we appreciate that. Everyone that filled that form, we appreciate, and that's why we are starting from scratch. Everyone that did that pool, we really appreciate you, and that you have really helped us to actually tune our training to the right audience. You see, that's what data can do. Yeah, we see that. Eniola, thank you. Gift, we saw that. Israel, Benjamin, Philip, I don't know. Jane, I know a little. Adeleke, well done. You will know something today. You will know. Well done, well done, well done. Oh, well done. This will, that's divine. This will enhance that one you are doing, because, you know, Coursera, you might not even understand the language and the positioning, but yeah, we are speaking the same language. You are saying what I'm doing, and you will practicalize what I'm doing. So, divine, please stay tuned and don't let this training pass you by. Thank you. I've seen a lot of reply. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if there are people on WhatsApp replying, but please, this is where we are holding our class. Our class is holding here. So we are not holding it on WhatsApp. If you know people who are still on WhatsApp, just tell them class has begun. Class has begun on Zoom. Okay, so these are various tools you can use. So for Excel and Google Spreadsheet, if you know Excel, if you know Google Spreadsheet, we use it for majorly, it is used for data analysis. It's very good for data analysis. So, you know, Python is a programming language. Power BI is for visualization. Now, what do you use Power BI for? You can analyze data on Excel, take it to Power BI. Power BI is for presentation, majorly for presentation. It's very good in presentation. So that's why we say learn Excel. From Excel, you can now use other tools to complement your Excel skill. And here, boom, you have become a data analyst. Now, to become a good data analyst, we advise that you learn up to 2-3 skills. 2-3 skills. When you finish Excel, go to SPSS or you go to SQL. Then you go to Power BI or Tableau. Now, if you can learn these skills, my dear, you are in for a good drive. You are in for a good what? A good drive. So we continue. I don't want to waste too much time on explaining. I want us to go to practicals. Now you can see, I will send this slide to you and you will also go through it. Don't worry, all these are just English. So thank you. Let me go to the my next slide, which talks about Excel. My next slide talks about Excel. Yes, mastering Excel. Mastering Excel. You know, we are dealing basically with Excel. We're dealing basically with Excel. So how do you master Excel? I won't stay too much on this because I like practical than blowing grammar. So these are what Excel contains. It's a spreadsheet, it's versatile, it's user-friendly, power data analysis, and blah, blah, blah. That's that for that. We also use Excel for visualization, but the Power BI visualization is more advanced than the Excel visualization. If you are with me, say I am with you, I am with you, or you drop your best emoji. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I'm also with you. I'm with you on this. Now, these are what Excel does. So, automating workflow, you will learn that also. But let's move fast. Let's move fast. Okay, I just feel we can just move straight to the class. Instead of telling you story, don't worry. In your story, you will read about this. I will send everyone the slide. You will read about this and you will take notes. Please make sure you are taking notes. Now, let me go to what I want to teach you in this Excel class. Now, I want you to look up. I break this class into 3, and I'll try to take as much as possible. Now, the first class is beginners class. Beginners class. The first class is what? Beginners class. Now, in the beginners class, we'll look at various things. We'll look at various Excel skills, various things. We'll look at introduction. We'll look at Excel formatting. We'll look at conditional formatting. We'll look at formulas. We'll look at data validation, which is the drop down. First, we'll look at drop down in data validation, not really the old data validation, because in the advanced, we'll look at advanced data validation. We'll look at how we can use heading and footer, all this, how to unlock a sheet or how to lock a sheet, automated calculator, consolidation chart, progress. Then we'll look at how we print data. In the advanced class, we'll look at advanced class intro, logic, formula. This logic also comes with formulas, advanced data validation. This also, I hope you are still seeing my screen. We'll go to H lookup and V lookup. We'll go to database system, data cleaning, pivot table 1 and 2, Power Query. Then we'll look at sales dashboard. This is for those supermarkets. Then we have an application class. Don't miss application class. Don't miss this application class, because this is where you learn everything, how to apply all what you learn in. This is where you apply all what you learn in the beginner and advanced class, where you use them. If you learn beginner and advanced, you didn't learn application, sorry. I don't know how you will be able to use data, to use Excel for data analysis. So in the application class, we'll look at how to automate form into Excel, how to automate attendance and register, clock in, clock out, how to do salary spreadsheets, simple and compound interest, how to do payment spreadsheets, drop down list 3, an advanced one. Loan management system, we'll look at it in the application. We'll look at loan management system, the database, the payment page, and the home page. So we'll look at how now for the bonus. I will likely teach you optimizing your profile, how to get internship, and how to get started on Fiverr. As you can see, I'm a Fiverr person. This is just a job I completed this morning. I've worked on Fiverr, and the like. So if you like to know how we do this, you are welcome, because we must advance in Nigeria. We must move forward and the likes. This last class will teach you how to make money with your skills, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's work. So if you are not ready to work, I doubt you are ready to build a house. Only those who are ready to labor continue in this class, because this class is not for children. It's for those who are ready to what? To labor. It's for those who are ready to labor. So if any one of you is not ready to labor to make money, please, you can find another route. This place will labor to what? To make money. So let's dive into data analysis. So in my data analysis class, this is how I do it. What I need, the material I need, I have stationed it here. As you can see, this is the beginner's class material. As you can see.
Mary? Đúng rồi.
Tieni tu sai che oggi deve è cosa succede?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Please, can you mute your mic? Can you mute? Everyone just try to mute. Let me just be the only one. Or you want me to block the group chat? Please, let's just mute. Okay, if you can hear me, drop a chat, drop, I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you. Is it still echoing? Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth Temiloluwa, Nanso Elizabeth Temiloluwa, gift. Sorry, you know, I have to mention Temiloluwa twice. My wife's name is Temiloluwa, so I give respect to that name. Thank you, Adeleke. Okay, thank you, Esther. I appreciate all your response, sincerely. So let me move on. To those who are not familiar with Excel, because I know we have two sets of people here. Those who have not seen Excel before, this is what we call Excel spreadsheet. And also, you can get this on Google. For those of you that cannot download Excel on your system, go to Google. Go to Google. Okay, go to Google. You click here. Can you see it? Click these 9 dots. When you log into your Google account, click these 9 dots, scroll down, see Excel sheet. This sheet is Excel. You can now open it. You can open it and start new spreadsheet. Can you see? You see there's no difference between this and this. So those of you using Google, you can use Chrome, Google Chrome, and you get here. If you get that, say I got that. Just say I got that. Am I getting replies? Yeah. Thank you so much. In fact, I'm giving you 3 GOSAs. For the serious students, I'm giving you my materials, don't worry. Not this material. This material is only for serious students. I'm giving you the presentation slide. So let me move on. This is Excel spreadsheet. Now, this spreadsheet is called, every column in this spreadsheet are called cells. Cells. Cell. But the truth is that this cell, they all have a name. No matter how many they are very much. We have how many rows? 100, 1 million, more than 1 million. Let me not bite myself, like that man in the House of Rep. So more than 1 million. And on the other side also, it went to XFD. That XFD means a lot. This letter started from A to Z, start from A of A again to another Z of Z. A of A of B, A of to another Z. B also starts his own, C also starts his own, and the like till that letter got there. So it's a very broad sheet. But the truth is, every sheet has a name. How do we know the name? Now, if I click here, you notice that there are two letters. We have the letters and the number. C3. Because I click here, it says C3. You can see it here. This is the name, C3. Name of this cell. Now, if you see, I move another one, you say A5. That's how we name it. We use the letter first, then the number follows. If I go down, I click here, you see F72. F72. That's how you name your cell. Please, I want to drop one now. If you are seeing my screen, tell me the cell name in the chat. Tell me the cell name in the chat where my look at it. Tell me the cell name. Oh, don't be lost. Don't be lost. I will start again. I'm sorry, PJ. I will go again. I'm here for you. PJ, this is what we call Excel sheet. And in this Excel sheet, we have many columns. We have many columns. Look at the columns. We have millions of a million column here. Did I say a million? More than millions of column. And this column has name. How do we know the name? But what we call all this column is called cell. Cell. All this one I'm clicking on. The individual column are called cell. But these cells have a name. These cells have a name. This cell have a name, and we name it by using the letter first, then the number. Look at it. If I click here, we have E3. You can see it there. E3. 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 It's not 3EO. You are not in secondary school that you say GSS 3E. No, it's E3. The letter comes first. F8. Look at it. F8. PJ, have I found you? Please let me know if I found you. Okay, I will find you, don't worry. On your system, if you don't have this Excel sheet, what you do is open your Chrome, the Chrome on your system, open your Chrome, open your Google address, your Gmail address on your system. Once you open your Gmail address on your system, look for these 9 dots. They are Google apps. All apps that Google has are on these 9 dots. How you can put password to your Google, how you can do this classroom. This classroom is interesting also. This slide is PowerPoint. Now, when you get to this place, PJ, if you are following me, let me know. PJ, let me know if you are following so that I can quickly leave this aspect. Okay, thank you, and move on. So once you get to your Google, open the 9 dots. Now, open sheets. not sheets that we sheet, sheets, like sheets of paper. Now, in Google has a lot of apps that most of you don't even know about. A lot of apps. This one is like Microsoft Word. This one is PowerPoint. This one is Classroom. I wanted to use this Classroom for us, for this class, but I just noticed that a lot of us might not know about it. So I just have, this one is for people who blog. You can design websites on Google. I know some of you don't know. You can design websites on Google. You can design form and the like. So don't worry. When the day for teaching you how to design website on Google comes, I will teach you. So once you get to Sheets, click on Sheets. Hope you know that Google also has something like ChatGPT. That's Gemini. It's also an AI you can use to write, actually. So Google also has Chat, Meet, and the likes, like the Zoom we are doing Google. So let's not waste time on Google. We have gotten what we want to get in Google. You open a new spreadsheet, then you can work. If you are with me, come on. I'm trying to check the group. Okay, if you are with me, just drop an emoji. Okay, here is the space, the cells on Google spreadsheet. This Google spreadsheet, it also go as long as the original one, but not, this one is just you trying to improvise, but the original one still is the best. Is the best. So I use this one. If you can download it, download it. If you can go and collect it somewhere, if you know someone who has it, go and collect it. So let's move on. Yes, blank spreadsheet. Okay. Thank you, PJ. God bless you. We're on the same page now. Hope you are found. Any other person who is lost, let's find you. Let's find you sharp. No, now please tell me the number of this cell. This cell, you have to tell me the number. Number of this cell. Please, I need someone to tell me the number of this cell. Please drop it in the comment section. I'm seeing. Okay. Someone said AG61. Yeah, okay. PJ, are you there? I want to see your own. AG61. Okay. People said it's AG61. You are following. You are following. Thank you so much. Let it keep coming. I'm seeing it too. I'm following everything you are sending. Check my screen, PJ. I just put my mouse. What's the name of this cell I put my mouse on? I just taught us how to know the name of cells. The name of cell. So I'll move fast since we all know how to name a cell now. Let me move very fast. Now, how do you type in Excel? I'm trying to be so, I know some of you know how to do it. I know some of you are used to it, but for the sake of the pool we throw, and people fill it up, and we notice we need to start from a layman understanding. Please permit me, if you know it before, just stick around, just permit me to be going gradually. Okay, let's follow along. I just want you to know I am with you. So how do we, okay, please, let's look at our screen again. How do we type in Excel? Now, when you want to type, you pick the column you want to type in. You can either start typing or you double click on it. You can double click on it and start typing. But take note that as you are typing, it's reflecting on this dashboard. It's reflecting here. We call it menu bar, formula bar. Can call it formula bar. So it's reflecting here. This is where the typing majorly takes place. How many of you have seen what I'm typing? Yes. When you pick another one, you begin to type. That's how you type. Or you pick here, you put your mouse where you want to type. Pick here, you type PJ. Sorry, I'm using PJ. I have pinpoint PJ. So you type and you type. Thank you. That's how you type on the formula bar. Now, this Excel is a dimensional spreadsheet that has column and rows. It has what? Column and rows. Now, you say, what row? What is row? What is column? Column is vertical. Row is horizontal. Column is what? Vertical. Row is what? Horizontal. Did I say horizontal? No, column is horizontal. Row is vertical. Sorry about that. Column, row. Column, row. Column, row. Before we begin to go into some deep things, I want to first give you, please, if you have your pen, start writing quick terms we use in Excel. Quick terms we use in Excel. Quick terms we use in Excel. Number one, we use role. Role. This is a role. Role. From here, there is role. We use role. We use column. Somebody say column. Column. We use role. We use column. We use spreadsheet. There's a term called spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet. And we use sheets. We use copy. We use paste. We use cell. We use cell naming. Those are the common terms. We use formatting. We use, they are much, but let's stick to those simple terms, because I'll begin to use those terms. And don't be surprised when I begin to use those terms very well. Don't be surprised when I begin to use those terms very, very well. So if you are still with me, stick around with me. I'm trying to find my workspace. Okay, we use those terms very well. So this is column, this is row. I want you to understand this column, this is row. So when I ask you, where is row, where is column, you should be able to give me a good feedback. Now let's move. We can, now the sheets, we can change the naming of the sheets. These are still basic on Excel. So don't worry, you will get them very well. We are still on basic. Once we begin to go to advanced, our class will begin to look like it. But for basic, I want you to understand, don't be in a hurry, just get what I'm saying, get this training, and you are good to go. Now, in this column and row, and this sheet, you can rename this sheet. For instance, look at this sheet on my own working space. I renamed everything. You can add sheet, you can rename sheet. I can add another sheet, add another sheet. This sheet is different from this sheet. This sheet is different from this sheet. This sheet is different from this sheet. So they are not the same thing. I can type Eniola here. Are we together? once you go to my system is actually okay. Once you go to the other sheet, you see that there's no Eniola again. Eniola here. That there's no Eniola here again. Now let me type Temiloluwa. Now, that reminds me. Look at this Temiloluwa. You can see that it went out of his cell. His cell is C6, but it went out. How do I make this thing size Temiloluwa? Just come here. You can either drag, as you can see, you can either drag or you double click. You put your mouse on this line where my mouse is, double click. It will give you the perfect size. Do you understand that? Now this sheet is different from this sheet. That's why I could work on all my sheets. So let's go back to the introduction. Now, along the introduction, I would like to start teaching you the things that you can see above here. Look at where my mouse is. All these things, we are going to go through them so that you can make use of them. That's where we are getting to formatting. I've done introduction of Excel. I've done introduction of Excel. We're done with this. Now we are going to Excel formatting. We are going to Excel what? Formatting. Okay, Esther. Okay, Esther, I will do that now. Now, what I was explaining is that in Excel, sheet 1 is different from sheet 2. Sheet 2 is different from sheet 3. So in sheet 1, I try to put a name there so that you can see that it will not appear in sheet 2. And I put a name in sheet 2, it's not appearing in sheet 1. And I put a name in sheet 2, it's not appearing in what? In sheet 3. How do I throw this? Okay, I think that's better. So I put a name in sheet 3, Esther. You see that is not appearing in sheet 3. So let me put Esther in sheet 3 with a capital letter name. So it's not appearing. This, I put this myself. Esther is not appearing in sheet 2. Neither is it appearing in sheet 1. So the sheets are different. Take note of that very well. Take note of that very well. Now let's go to free span. I want to quickly teach free span because we might likely not come back to it. Now look at my work now. Look at. Now, if I'm working on school, for a school, if I was working for a school and I'm tracing mark, I want to see who got 30. And I have a lot of data here because you can have so much data here. And I'm trying to scroll down. You see that the headings have disappeared because I'm scrolling down. Good, good. Now you see that the headings have disappeared because I'm scrolling down. Because I'm scrolling down, the headings have disappeared. So how will I know what mark this one is meant for, what mark this one is meant for? That's what free span does. It allows this heading to stick there, or this sidebar to stick there so that I will know what I am doing. So that I will know what I am doing. So how do we do freeze span? Now, if you are still there, just say I am here, I am listening, I am here, I am listening. Yeah, I am here, I am listening. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, a lot of you will wonder how they used to put that this thing that when you are scrolling, it remains there. That's what we call the freeze pan. This freeze pan, this freeze pan. Now, let me teach you. Now, I want to make this remain while every other thing on this sheet keeps scrolling. Now, you go to view. Go to view. When you go to view, you see freeze pan. Freeze pans. So you click the arrow under. Now it says freeze top roll. You know, I taught you roll and column. Say freeze top roll, all this roll. Freeze it. I'll click on it. Now, no matter how I scroll, that top one, name, class, exam, midterm, kilometer, blah, 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 total grade will remain there. Why? Because I have freeze the top row. The top row now, I can work, I can look for the scores of students easily because we have so much data here. I have so much data here. I have so much data here, and 207 data is here, and I want to look for something somewhere. So I need this to guide me. So I freeze it there. How many of you understand that? If you understand, say, I understood that perfectly. Okay, okay, Esther. Let me pick that up again. Please, sorry, I will need to go back so Esther can understand. Now, Esther, if you follow very well, I want to write something now. Temiloluwa special. You see that it has gone outside his own quota, his own line. Now, how do I adjust it that it meets up here? Now, there are two ways to do it. Put your mouse on this space. Put your mouse on the edge of this line. Extend it yourself. Drag it. Hold your mouse and drag it. Or you can just double click on it. Double click. Put your mouse on that edge. You know, I've clicked on Temiloluwa. You can see I clicked on it. I clicked on it. Put your mouse on the edge and double click. It will automatically expand it to that weight. Can see? Let me do it again. Data analyst in the future. Extra data analyst. So I want to adjust to meet up. What I do is put my mouse here and double click, and I have it. Do you understand that? If you understand, let me know. Okay, thank you, Esther. Thank you. Please, anywhere you don't understand, just drop a message. I check at interval and I have someone helping me monitor it. So it's giving me signal that you drop a message. So don't worry, we got you covered. So where did I stop? Anyone who remember can drop it there. Where did I stop? Where did I stop? Just drop it, just drop it. Drop it there, drop it there, drop it there. Okay, free span, thank you so much. I want to ask, Is it worth your time? What we are doing here, is it worth your time? Why I just prepare to continue free span? Just tell me if it's worth your time. Let's know, let's know, let's know, let's know, so that it can ginger us the more. The more you give us reply, the more we are gingered. Me, I'm gingered. Thank you. Wow. In fact, let me start. I'm stirred up. I'm stirred up. Sincerely, I will go far. So that's how you free span the edge. So no, you can also free span the first column. Let's free span the first column. First free span, first what? First column. That means this one will not move. Look at it. I'll begin to move to the right. You see that the first column is not moving. It remains there, stationed. But before it will move inside, you will no longer see it again. But now, because we freeze the first column, you will no longer have issue to move it again. So, but what I realized is that when you freeze only top, you cannot freeze this column also with it. When you freeze column, you cannot freeze this top. But there's a way we do that. Now, I have unfreeze everything. Everything is back to normal. Look at it. Once you move that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 did not move. This one did not move with it. You see, it has gone. You see, it has gone. So how do we keep this column, this name, and this top? Because we are working with name and their classes. That's what we are working with. You know what you will do? You go to view, you go to free span. But before you go there, you put your mouse under the row you want to stable, and in front of the column you want it not to move. The column you want to freeze and the row you want to freeze, you put your mouse under the row and in front of the column. I repeat, you put your mouse under the row you want to keep freeze and in front of the column you want to keep freeze. Then you go to free span, free span. So I have freeze this, I have freeze this. Look at it. Look at it. You see? You see? It can go, but this one remain. This one remain. That's how we freeze both sides. Please, one thing that will help you is after this class, you go back, watch the video. We'll post it on our YouTube. Watch the video, learn with it, and do the same thing. When you keep doing it, Excel, one thing about Excel, if you learn and you don't do, you forget. So you will post it, learn it, and do it. Learn it and do it. Learn it and do it. Okay, Esther, I will go back to it. Let me re-explain. Let me first unfreeze everything. Unfreeze everything. I have unfreezed everything. Yeah, I know it. That's Excel for you. So some of us that think we know Excel before, that a lot of things we don't know in Excel until you attend classes. Now, let's go again. I want to freeze, because why are we freezing? Number one, why we want to freeze is that we want this heading to follow us as we scroll down. Now, look at this. This class, exam, midterm, this roll 2. Are we seeing it? Roll 1. We want to freeze it so that when we are scrolling, the thing remain on top so that we will know which column is which column. Like the grade, the total, we will know that, okay, this number is for the totals. Is that understood? Please, if you understand that part, let me know. Okay, if you are having issue with Excel, if you joined the beginning of this class, you will have seen what how I explained. We can use Google also. We can use Google also. Please permit me to quickly go there. Please keep your eye on the screen if you just ask that question. Now, go to your Google. Go to your Google. Look at, enter your Gmail. This is my own Gmail. This is my Gmail. Are you seeing it? This is my Gmail. Don't mind anything you see here. Just ignore. No, these are payment method. You know, I collect money in dollars. That's why you can see gray. Those are my payment methods. So ignore all this. Go to the 9 dots on your Google and scroll down and open the sheet. Scroll down and open sheet. Open blank sheet. Then you have your Excel there. So if you are there, you should understand that by now, so I don't keep ourselves waiting. So for those of you that understand the first free, why we want to do free span, please drop your comment. Drop your comment that I understand. I get it. This is the reason why we want to do it, so that this class will not be lost in the crowd. You see that we cannot see class grade, the first rule. This first row, you see that once I scroll down, we cannot find it again. But when I scroll up, we can find it again. But we want it to stay and not go anywhere. How do we do it? So we go to free span, we go to view. I know some of you, your system will be here. Some of your system will be here. So go to view, go to view, click on view. You will see free span. Click on it. Then you say freeze top roll. Freeze top roll. This is the top roll. Let it not go. You know what they call freeze now? Freezer. Freeze. Freeze. If you cook soup and you don't want it to spoil, you freeze it. Freeze it. It will block. So that's what we are saying. Make it freeze. So this one now will not go anywhere. Even if I scroll to 1 million places. You see now? That is not going anywhere. Where you see class exam, it remains there. I have gotten to 113, but it's still in 1. The 1 still remain there because I freeze the top row. You see, if I go to 1 million, it will still be there. If you understand that part, drop I understand. Drop I understand. Drop I understand, so that I will know I'm not coming back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bello, Fumlayo, Elizabeth, thank you, thank you. I appreciate, sincerely, I appreciate all your comments coming in. It shows I'm not alone in this training. It shows that we are much in this training. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, if you understand that first part, I will go to the second part. The second part is how we freeze this right-hand side. This number, this SN, how we freeze this SN. We want to freeze this SN. You know, the first one is we freeze this top row. Now we want to freeze this first column. How do we do that? We go to view, we go back to freeze, then we freeze first column. Now, when you freeze first column, it will automatically remove the freeze that is on the first row. Now, this column, it cannot move to the left. It cannot be hidden again. When you move to the right, you see that the column 1 is still there. Column A is still there. We have gotten to arrow. Column A is still there. We are going, even if we get to Z, column A will still be there because we have freeze column A. If you are there, if you understand that, please kindly let me know. Yes, I will drop some materials for only the serious students. Let me write it there. Material will be dropped only for the serious students. Only for the serious students. And I know how to check that. Normally, you are meant to go and provide your material. I'm meant to send you as an assignment to go and organize your material. So let's continue. But for only the serious students, I will drop material for them. Okay, Bukun, just try to catch up. I can't go back to the beginning, but I will drop a video link where you will still have the opportunity to go back to the class. But still, you can still catch up. We have not gone too far. You can still catch up. We have not gone too far. We have not gone too far at all. So let's go back to the class. Now, you notice that once I freeze this place, the freeze here automatically left. How do we now freeze this place and freeze this place? How do we freeze this and freeze this? Now, that's where the challenge is. Now, to freeze this first row and this first column, to freeze this first row and this first column, can you see where I highlighted? To freeze this first column and first row, what you need to do is actually to go to your view, freeze span. If there is anything freeze before, unfreeze, then you go back. Now, nothing is freeze now. I want to freeze this and this. You put your mouse, you put highlight on first on the column in front, or the cell in front of your column that you want to freeze, and below the row you want to freeze. This is the row I want to freeze. This is the cell under it. This is the column. This is the column I want to freeze. This is the cell in front of it. If you are getting that, please drop I'm following, so I will know that if I need to go back again and explain. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is the role I need to freeze. This is the column this is the column I need to freeze. So I'll put my mouse, I'll select the cell in front of the column and directly below the row. Then I'll go to freeze pan and use this freeze pan. So it automatically freeze the row and the column. Now let's see. Is the roll freeze? Please reply me if the roll is freeze now. And is the column freeze? Please reply me. Reply me if the roll and column is freeze. Yeah, thank you so much. That is it. Now, another thing you must observe is that me freezing this place does not make any sense, because this is what I need to freeze, because it's the name and the items here we are working with. So how do I freeze this place, not the first column and this other row? So you go back to freeze pan, remove off freeze, unfreeze, off freeze. Now you put your mouse in front of the row, the column you want to freeze, and under the row you want to freeze. This is it. This is the column I want to freeze. This is the row I want to freeze. This is the column I want to freeze. This is the row I want to freeze. So I go back and I freeze. You see the name is freeze now. The name is freeze. You can see the name is freeze, and the first column, the first row is freeze. So that's how we do freeze pan. Now, I also want to show you that I unfreeze again. Now, I want to freeze this class. It's class I want to freeze. And I want to freeze the first six people above. and the class I want to freeze. So I look at it. This one is directly under the role. Okay, 7 people. Okay, 6 people. Directly under the 6th person. And in front of the column, I need to freeze. Then I go to freeze view, freeze span, freeze. Look at it. You see that nothing changes from the 6th person. It doesn't change. And also from the class don't go anywhere again. As you can see, the class remains station and station. Do we understand that? Gift, I can't assure you that, but let's see how it goes. I can't assure you that, but let's see how it goes. But if you understand, let me know you understand. But I would like you to go through the class again when your phone is up so that you can follow through. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm done with freezing and unfreezing. Any question? Any question? Any question? I'm waiting for your questions. Questions, questions. Because we are moving to the next one. I've taught you how to rename your sheet. Let me also teach you how to save fast before you go and you don't save your work. Yes, it will move down. Let me freeze again. For the column is supposed not to move to the right, but it can move down, up and down. Can you see? But it cannot move, this grade, this class cannot move to the right. You see? So this class is meant for the right, while the other one is meant for the left. I don't know if you understand that. So the above one can move to the right, but cannot move down. You see? Don't know if that is clear enough. If it's not clear enough, let me know. Wasiu, do you understand that? Okay. Okay, I'll move to the next one, which is how to save. How do you save? So that you don't just work, and after the work, we don't delete them. You get? So let's save. Go to your file. You see your file? You use save as. For the first time you want to save, please use save as. The very first time you want to save, if you have not worked on Excel before, your first work on Excel, use save as, or you are working on a new project, use save as. Save as is for first save. Why save is for continuous saving, or Control S. So use save as, use PC, use document, or anywhere you want it to be on your PC, and you save. May have saved. So I don't need to save again. But if you have been working on it, you have saved the first one, now you are working continuous, you can use Control S. Control S, or you go to File, Save. Are we together? That's how to save. Now, I did not show you something at first. It just occurred to me. Now, you must know the version of Excel you are working with before you start working. How do you know a version of Excel? How do you know the version of Excel? Phillips, do you know me before? Okay. Some people are calling my initial names. No problem. Please permit me, I'm coming. Some of you joking with my dashboard. Well done. I'm seeing you. Okay, let's move on. So how do you know the version? Go to file on your Excel, come straight down until you see account. If you didn't see account, click on more. You will see account. Click on the account. This is the version of the Excel I'm using. Can you see it? The version of the Excel I'm using. This is the version of the Excel. I'm using Microsoft Office LTSC Professional Plus 2021. Excel has revolved over and over and over. They keep updating. We have had more than 29 to 30 versions of Excel already. So, can some of you not joke with your system, please? So let's go back. Any question on free span? Free span. Okay. Philip, welcome. You don't know me with that. Okay. Great. My Excel is asking for one use Google. Google Sheet. One use Google Sheets. If your Excel is asking for product key, if you don't get product key, go and use Google Sheets, or you try to get a product key. They sell it. It's sale. You know, Excel is for sale. Especially the one we use on our system, they are sold. They are for sale, kind of. Any other one? Any other question on free span? Question on free span. If there are none, please, I've taught you how to save your project, how to save. We should be going to formatting, but I can't dive fully on formatting today because formatting is a long, I need to explain a lot. Please, if you are seeing any mark, let me see your screen. If you are seeing any mark on my screen, ignore it. I didn't put it there. It's some of the students who put it there. People who are playing with their system. All this marking, I didn't put it there. Just ignore them. Let them keep playing with their system. We'll keep learning. Okay, Ivy, I will go back to do the free span. Please, I want you to look at it very well. Look at this free span. How do I free span my work? Now, this column, I want it to be stable, and I want this row. I want this row not to move, and I want this column not to move to the right. How do I do it? Now, I pick one of the cell in front of this column B that I want to freeze. Pick one, and that one you pick must be directly under the row you also want to what? Freeze. So this one is the one under the row and in front of the column. So what do I do? Once I pick it, I go to view and I go to free span, then I free span. That way I have freeze this and this. My work start from here, start rolling from here, downward and to the right. Any other question? Do you understand now? Class holds by 12 noon on Wednesday. We are holding this class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 2 weeks, this week and next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, Mercy, I see you. You can ask your question. You can type. Mercy, please go on and type. I will read them. Yes, class continue on Wednesday And please come early, come early, come early. And for those who say, for those of you who want the material, I will tell you what to do. You want the slide and this material, I will tell you what to do. I'll send the slide to the group. But for those who want the material, I will tell you what to do. Okay, adjusting class time. Okay, the Muslims. Okay, the Muslims and the working class people. You know, one thing I want you to understand is that I also majorly work during the day. My evening is for personal projects and for my family. Go do it again, Damilola. Try to do it again. I'm trying to follow all your questions. Now, for convenience sake for me too, who is teaching, I work with, okay, I will sacrifice this for you. If you are okay with the time to be 6 p.m. or Wednesday, 6 p.m. cannot work for me. If you are okay with the time 8 p.m. on Wednesday, please 8 p.m. to 9:30 or 10. Please just let me have your say 8 p.m. to 9:30. Just drop yes, 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 it is, yes, 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 to be able to view the first row and column when start. God bless you, Elizabeth. God bless you. God bless you for answering that question for us. God bless you. It shows you are following. 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. is okay for many people. I will sacrifice that time, which I was supposed to use with my baby and my wife. I'll sacrifice it for you because I want you to progress. So 8 p.m. the time for, yes, if we choose 8 p.m., it will now be for all classes. It will not be for all classes. Just pin that I might not be in the office. I'll just be at home teaching. And you might hear the sound of my baby, so you won't be angry with that because we are agreeing on the time. Please, 8 p.m. is good. 8 p.m. is good. 8 p.m. is good. God bless you. Yes, we'll meet on Friday, 8 p.m. also. So we are doing it 8 p.m. now, not 12 noon again. We'll change the time, 8 p.m. flat. I always like to keep constant timing. 8 p.m. flat, the timing. We'll change the time. We'll put you ahead. Because of you, that's why we are here. We'll put you ahead, 8 p.m. Everybody is good on that. Which account you click on, let me know. Let me know the account you click on. You will see your, let me know the account you click on. You will see your the version of your Excel. That's not even the most important thing. So just follow along the class. Just show you the version so that you can always check your version, or when they say come and work on another system, you can see your version. So that's just the essence. Just know it. What other question do you have? What other question? We agreed 8 p.m. Let's meet 8 p.m. One more thing before we go. If you need the material, this is what you will do. To get the material, I will put this free span material in a document and I'll save it somewhere. To get the material, here you can see the table of content again. Here's the table of content. Here's what we have done. No, here's what we have done. We are about entering Excel formatting. By Wednesday, we will have to do Excel formatting to formulas. We will have to, if you come early, we can close this gap. We can close this gap so that we can achieve more than we are anticipating. So let's achieve more together. This is the schedule. What other question do you have? What other question? Let me see. Okay. I will give the material only to those who are serious with this class. Now you have seen the importance. If you can help us when we drop a flyer on our page, you can go there and tell us what you learned. Just tell us what you learned on our Instagram. Tell us what you learned in the comment section, like and share. If you do these three things, just message me. I will give you them. I will give you the material. Okay. Is that okay by everybody? Great, great, great. You see, this is one of my clients who is working with me. So it's possible you earn in dollar. This is not a Nigerian actually. So if you are ready to explore it so well. So I will drop the link of our flyer in the group. Please kindly interact with it, share, like, comment, drop what you learned. Just even if it's 20 lines, drop what you learned, screenshot it, send it to me. I'm on WhatsApp. I will drop send it to me, and I'll forward to you the material. Send it to me. Go to our YouTube also. Drop your comment, forward. Drop your comment, screenshot it, screenshot both Instagram and YouTube, and I'll drop the material for introduction, free span, formatting. I will drop it for you. Those three, I will drop it for you, but you have to do that for me. You know, if I'm giving you value, it's not a crime if you help us push this tutorial for more people to come. Please post it on your group, post it on your Instagram, post it on your WhatsApp. Tell them what you learned and tell them how rich the class is. Let us have the double of the number we have today so that we can all learn together. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. As many that will do that, the rest are sure you will get what? You will get the
Like this?
You get
Correct.
the material. You can look for an engineer, I think, for 3,000 on Instagram. Please appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, I'm on LinkedIn, but you know, okay, let me explain to you. I'll kindly explain this very quickly. And I really want you to follow. Now, I'm a multifaceted kind of digital marketer. I want to stop sharing actually.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, I'm a multifaceted kind of person who on digital marketing. I do web design, I do data analyst, I do data entry, I do cyber security. You know, I'm just broad on that. So I have different profile for different socials. On my Facebook, you'll see me as a Go High Level expert, which is fetching me my cool USD. Let me not shout it, cool USD. And on LinkedIn, I also have a different profile I'm building, but I make sure they are not so much interwoven or speaking against each other. Even data analysis, I really don't push on LinkedIn. I rather push web development, web design, and the like. So when it comes to data analysis, I only train people in the hub. You know, we have a hub, a standard hub in Ado-Ekiti where we train people on different skills. So I rather train people on data analysis and earn my money that way. Though I've worked with some clients, both home and abroad and the like, but I don't really push for it. So if you check me on LinkedIn, You can check Matthew Odo on Facebook, Matthew Odo on Instagram, Digtechnik, Digtechnik. I think those are the socials we use. On Twitter, Digtechnik. Those are the socials we use, and you can find me all over there. And I say thank you. Yeah, we do SQL. We teach SQL. Yes, I'm in Ado Ekiti. Precisely Similoluwa, if you know Similoluwa very well. Similoluwa, look, if you are familiar with Buno Supermarket, you can check us beside Buno Supermarket. You will see Obayemi Mall. You will find us there. Yes, we do Power BI. We do SQL. We do Excel. So, but today for this free training is Excel. If you want to register for other classes, yes, if you want to register for other classes, you have to pay for those ones, physical or online. But that's not why we are here. We are not here to sell anything. I'm just trying to answer those asking these questions. Yes, use Digtechnik, Digtechnik. Both are our accounts. I use Digtechnik for my own personal freelancing project. I'm a freelancer to the core, but Digtechnik, Digtechnik is for the org. So I differentiated it. You can follow Digtechnik, Digtechnik. Where you will find this is on Digtechnik, Digtechnik. You will not find it on Digtechnik. Digtechnik, Digtechnik is the socials. You will find this. Yeah, please follow. We'll drop the video, we'll drop an image, and we'll drop the link of the one we want you to comment on below the image. We'll drop the link on the group. If you're on the group, please stay on the group. And please, I want you to go to the group and tell us what you learn also. Go to the group, bombard the group with what you learn. I will open it up, bombard the group with what you learn, and I know you have learned a lot. Any other question before we go? We'll meet by Wednesday, 8 p.m. I will change my calendar now to 8 p.m. because I also do my own freelancing job. I'm a full-time freelancer, a CEO running a hub and the like. So I wouldn't want to tamper with so much of my schedules. Any other question? Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. If you do that, you get our materials. The three topics I've just emphasized on, you get them. Yes, it will be dropped on our YouTube, and we will likely drop the link on the WhatsApp group. Any other question? Thank you so much. God bless you too. No, 8 p.m. Wednesday and Friday. 8 p.m. Wednesday and Friday. Please take note. 8 p.m. Wednesday and Friday. So I will consider others. Let's not be selfish of personality and the likes. We have others who want to benefit from it also. So if there are no more questions, I would like to call it a day. Thank you for joining the class. Thank you for being there. Thank you for learning. Thank you for trying to improve yourself. See you in the next class. And I want to say shout out to those who are helping me in the office. We have the secretary. We have Mr. Ayobami Daniels. We have Mr. Yomide Peters, who are helping me with the back end of the system. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. I remain my humble self, Matthew Odo. Some people call me MOJ. Some people call me the GUI level expert. Some people call me the guru in digital marketing. Some people call me, and I call myself every teacher. So we meet again, 8 p.m. Thank you. God bless you.